Just so good that it just made sense. All right. I think it's time.
Is it time?
You're not Dakota. I liked him way better. Dakota, come back.
Dakota, come back.
You can blame it all on Chris. That's probably the best falsetto I've ever had.
I don't know, your Prince falsetto is pretty good.
I feel like my nuts hurt every time I do it, though.
Huh?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Best of 5 podcast featuring myself, and guess who's back? It's Chris.
Thank you.
I hate that fade, by the way. It should have lasted a little, like, it like faded better.
Sure.
Like, let's see if you're at a concert. No, you know what I mean? No?
Yeah.
How are you, sir? How was Utah?
Hot and very Utah-y. But I mean, yeah, it was weird because I knew that there was a UV index to say how much like sunlight you're getting.
A UAV online?
Yes, a UAV online. But there's a UV index, and I've never seen it past like 10.
Oh shit!
The entire week I was there. You're right there, guy?
Yeah, I gotta be taller than you. There you go.
I just sit with better posture.
That's okay. Go for it.
So yeah, the entire week I was there was an 11 plus. I didn't even know the scale went to 11. It was like Spinal Tap all over again.
Dude, this world is going to shit so quick.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
Like, I think with the past 3 weeks, it's like, yeah, we've had a lot of natural disasters. I wonder why that is. And it's like, it's not oil. It's not carbon monoxide.
And then orcas are attacking people.
Yeah, dude, the world is just literally just saying fuck you, like literally, because like orcas are attacking. I think what is it? Like sea lions.
Sure.
Do you see that video of the sea lion like taking over like a surfboard? It's just like
No,
stealing
I did
surfboards. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, also shout out to not shout out to Utah. I'm kind of annoyed with Utah, not because of the religious aspect of it, but
There's a lot of that there, though.
There is a lot of that there, but I guess it is the religious aspect. Actually, it is. Sorry. The thing is, it's a beautiful state. Like Salt Lake City is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like
Moab's awesome.
Moab is amazing. I think a lot of people would think that Denver looks what Salt Lake City looks like. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, this is like fucking sick. Like, who wouldn't want to live here? It's super, like, it could be like European, like the Alps and shit.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no fun.
Yeah, no fun allowed. Yeah, when I was there, like,
Sorry
granted,
if you're Mormon, by the way, but
nah, I'm not.
You probably know.
Well, I'm sorry for you. I should.
You probably stopped listening to this podcast.
Long
like
time
episode
ago.
3.
Yeah. But yeah, so like it was weird. Like, granted, it was like the entire week, so Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So we weren't there on the weekends, but everything was closed by like 8 or 9.
It's wild, dude. Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. And then every time, like, I tried to get a beer, like, oh, last call was at 7:30 because we close at 8. I'm like, what? And then one of the guys I was with, he was like, it's Saturday or Tuesday in Utah. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
You know what's crazy is that I mean, they got to be seeing the same shit that we're seeing here, right? In the sense of gentrification.
Possible. The city that I was in, like, it was very Cheyenne meets Loveland vibes with like, kind of Loveland's kind of in the mountains, but small town feel with like an old brick downtown kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Cheyenne, because, like Cheyenne, population of like 5 people.
The most populated area of Wyoming.
Yeah. So like it just gave me that vibe. And there's a huge train depot there, so that's probably why I was getting Cheyenne vibes. But it was just everything was closed. Like not even like because it was 8 o'clock. It was just everything was closed. Like temporarily closed, permanently closed.
I don't know.
For sale.
I guess,
and I'm like, this is weird.
I guess full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of religion, but that's probably why I'm also kind of like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. They have a minor league or a Pioneer League baseball team in Ogden, so that was cool.
They need to really, really have a competitor for MLB.
Well, Pioneer League is part owned by MLB now.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard this. We might leave this for DVD extras, but I heard this about the USL League, which is like, it's not a competitor, but it's like the tier 2 of like American soccer. Mm-hmm. They're actually considering doing regulation.
Oh, really?
With the USL 1. So there's a chance that the Hailstorm can actually get promoted to the USL.
That's kind of fun.
I hope they do it, man. I fucking hate the MLS right now.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
All right. Well,
Anyways, let's go into the first subject.
Probably jump on
Welcome
into
back,
it.
sir.
I'd rather be on vacation.
In Utah?
Than here? Probably.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, fuck you then.
Round 1.
You have like perfect balance sleeping.
Dude, that's probably why my shoulder's all fucked. All right. Speaking of fucked up shoulders, subject number 1. I'm actually excited for this one. And we might have to make some rules for this. I'm not sure, but you tell me.
Okay.
Worst popular superhero. worst popular superhero?
Superman, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman is the worst superhero, specifically because he was one of the first superheroes.
So they just made him invincible.
So yeah, so pretty much like he needed, like came into a problem per se.
And we're going just general. It doesn't matter if it's comics. Like it's all like all the timeline. They're all pretty relevant. Right?
But yeah, so basically like he came into a problem and they just gave him a superpower to fix it. Like the only reason that he has laser eyes is because somebody got tied up with a rope one time, and then he's like, oh, I can't get to them in time. What's gonna happen? Find out next issue. And the next issue is just like, bzz, cut the rope. I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
I mean, I figure if you're gonna write, was he the first superhero?
Well, one of the first. It was like Batman and Superman were the first ones.
That's right. I mean, yeah, for sure.
But Batman's not really a superhero. He's just a dude that has money.
He's a vigilante. He walks in the shadows.
You merely adapted to the dark. I was born in it. Anyway,
was that Bane as Christopher Walken?
Dude, Bane sounded like Christopher Walken.
Oh yes, no, it was more like this. It's more.
Definitely not.
James, what's his name? Fucking
Sean
James Bond. Yeah, it's more Sean Connery.
Definitely. That was definitely wrong though.
So the thing I think about Superman is that the fact that so yes and no. I will say that he's a shitty superhero because he can literally do anything. He's invincible.
Yeah.
But I think the cool thing about that is that it challenges writers to figure out a way to make him vulnerable.
And then they invented kryptonite, which also doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah,
because kryptonite was like, oh, it's a piece of your planet from Krypton. I'm like, then why isn't he dead the whole fucking time if it's his fucking planet?
Because he's not used to that, I guess. I don't fucking know.
You see, I don't know either. I mean, there's probably a canonical explanation, but I thought Superman was too stupid, so I don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I guess he would make a great villain that you have to stop at that point, right? Which is the whole Injustice storyline. If you've ever read it or heard about it, it's actually pretty insane. Mm-hmm. Lois Lane dies and Batman goes batshit crazy, or Superman goes batshit crazy,
and then Batman has to stop him.
Yeah, with kryptonite.
Yep.
I don't know. So yeah, I'll definitely give you that. Okay.
Doesn't Batman team up with Lex Luthor in that?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't remember specifics. I
mean, there's like 3 different variants of it too.
Yeah, that's true.
Who else is there? Actually, I think I like Batman. Batman's my shit. Although like you said earlier, earlier conversation, I am tired of just seeing a lot of movies of him. Mm-hmm. If it was a continuous movie, then yeah, like.
Yeah. But like they kept to keep rebooting because of reasons, and I'm like, all right, fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I liked Nolan's Batman, but I don't like Nolan's Batman because it didn't include literally anybody else.
Yeah, Nolan's Batman was more realistic, and I think that's why people liked it, but it's also not true.
I don't think people gave a shit about that. I think they're just like, ooh, Batman.
No, I liked it because, again, like he was very anti... Oh, Pepsi Center's calling me. That's cool. He was very anti like CGI for most of that.
Yeah.
Like The Dark Knight is good because it's a lot of it is just actual practical effects. Mm-hmm. But that's also a whole different thing.
So is the 90s Batman. Okay, that's mostly practical effects.
Yeah, but that shit's like amusement park practical effects, bro.
Batman 89, bro.
You ever been to fucking Universal Studios and see like Waterworld?
Yeah.
It looks like it's fucking Batman.
Sick.
Literally, it's the same fucking thing. It's the worst.
That's fun.
All right, so Batman's cool. Superman's stupid. Wonder Woman?
Give or take. Like, it depends. I think the whole storyline, how like Wonder Woman was like grew up on the Amazonian island, was like a demigod or something. They go, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't mind her. Okay,
the invisible jet's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb.
The invisible jet's kind of dumb because she can fly.
yeah.
So what?
It's an Uber. It's an invisible Uber.
I guess, man.
You know, okay. We can also. I think we can agree with this one. The stupidest, most popular one is Aquaman.
I don't even know if he's popular. I think they force him to be popular.
But everyone knows about Aquaman, and I think everyone knows about Aquaman because he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's fair.
They try to make him cool, and like his movie fucking was terrible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he's definitely a better sidekick than he is like kind of a main character.
Yeah, I don't even know his powers besides breathing underwater.
Fucking fish.
So okay. It's not that the character is stupid; it's how they use the character is stupid. Is the Flash? Because the Flash is the most OP character ever.
All right, hot take. The new Flash movie is actually really good. Besides the fact that Ezra Miller is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to watch it.
You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, I'll wait for it to come out on Max.
Yeah, probably come out next month because they already pulled it from theaters. So.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like he can be the most overpowered superhero ever just because on the sheer fact that he can vibrate to the same frequency of anything. So he can literally walk through walls or walk through people which means he can just go like this, go into your body and rip your heart out. Like,
yeah, and I think
you can just go into your body and stop vibrating, you'll die.
I've heard the CW Flash. Sorry, I'm not trying to hit the fucking thing, but I'm trying to. There you go.
Yeah.
I think the CW Flash actually. I've heard it's really good. I haven't really watched it, but
It is and it's not. Like, it's good for a television show, but it's bad because guess who the main villain is every single season? A bad Flash. Every single season.
Is that really the trait with Flash?
Being fast?
No, just like having like an anti-Flash.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, there's Reverse Flash, who's super popular, but I don't know if there's as many as the CW made out to be.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
All right, so Green Lantern. I guess Green Lantern could be cool, but I haven't seen a cool Green Lantern in a minute.
The last one was pretty cool, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Not the movie, the actual character.
What's his name? Green Arrow or?
Yeah, Green Arrow's fine.
Okay. Well, let's switch to Marvel because I think we know that. I think I know that a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean,
worst superhero.
but also we're talking about worst superheroes, so it's obviously talking about DC.
Yeah, but also, I mean, Marvel has some terrible superheroes.
Yeah, they do. That no one gives a shit about. They're not popular.
I mean, they are now.
Who?
Falcon's pretty stupid.
The Falcon is awesome.
Actually, the Falcon as Captain America is pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, the Falcon. No. Falcon as Captain America is awesome.
It's fucking stupid.
It's awesome.
It's stupid.
It's awesome.
He doesn't have any superpowers. How can he be Captain America?
That's the whole point.
Who else? Who else is there in this?
I don't know.
I don't like Drax. I'm not a big fan of Drax.
Yeah, I guess Drax is fine. He doesn't have any like character development.
I mean, he's stupid
Just in
and
general.
funny, I guess.
Yeah, I think though they missed they missed the whole point about Drax's story arc is like him like getting revenge for his family.
Yeah.
They just completely missed that point, but
You want to cut this off already?
that's what it is.
We got no more Marvel?
There was time. It was
Actually,
time.
Captain Marvel.
I follow the rules.
Captain Marvel's pretty stupid.
Captain Marvel's too OP, and then she's not OP. Her power balance does not make sense in the
I'm not a big
movies.
fan of her. Actually, you know who I think is stupid is a Fantastic Four.
Kind of.
Like their superpowers themselves cool. Like they're very
that.
fucking stupid, but it's I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Fantastic Four.
Well, I mean, the movies ruined him for sure, but the comic books are fine.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with the next one. So let us know what you guys think.
There's gonna be a next one.
There's
gonna be another one.
I know, like a new one, like the new trilogy.
I'm okay.
Did you also know that they didn't record during the Doctor Strange thing when John Krasinski showed up? He wasn't actually in the studio with any of the other actors.
Really?
Yeah.
Gross. Anyway,
Oh, also I watched that movie recently. I get it. I was still really pissed off the entire time.
Anyway, let us know what you think about the worst superhero, and we're moving on to the next round.
Also, I thought Love and Thunder was terrible. Although, what's her face as Thor was pretty cool. That was probably the best part.
That was like a 4 out of 10.
I mean, the whole movie.
That still is the best part.
But yeah, but Natalie Portman
For Natalie Portman being
Lady Thor. Is that what it is?
No, it's just the amazing Thor,
Incredible Thor.
Incredible Thor.
No, I think it's. Anyways,
I don't remember. Whatever. Moving on.
next subject.
Round 2.
I had that game for 360.
All right, Chris. What's the second subject?
Can you go without electricity?
The answer is definitely no.
I mean, I probably could. If I had to. Like, if I went to live in a cabin and I had to, like, go by fire, then yeah, I'd probably.
I really feel like we're probably the last generation that can pull it off.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think Gen Zers can live without electricity.
Good one. Yeah, I guess, like, I can. I just don't want to. There's literally no point. You can make electricity so easily now. Like, just go buy a crank generator and you can generate some electricity to charge your phone for 40 minutes.
Let's say there was like a global EMT that just destroyed everything.
I don't know if that's exactly how EMTs work.
I'm speaking hypotheticals, bro.
Okay. They made a TV show about that.
See, exactly. Super hypotheticals.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be fine. I wouldn't care. I'd just start doing shit that I did when I was before phones came out.
I would feel like the first 2 months of that would be chaos.
Yeah.
And then people that can actually, and that's where like Darwinism comes into play.
Mm-hmm. See, and that's the thing too, is like, I don't know if, like, I know cell phones would be fucked, but I don't know if like landlines would be fucked.
Landlines are electricity.
But they are, but they're not.
But they are.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Now we're saying like, we're living,
but they're not. But like, we're already doing a hypothetical if an EMT went off, or EMP, it's not EMT, an EMP went off.
Did I say EMT?
No, I said EMT.
I might have said EMT.
You might have said, I don't know. But if an EMP went off, there are certain things that it would affect and certain things that it wouldn't. And I think like actual phone lines would be one of those.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you would have to have a phone service that would still work through that, which would require electricity.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, let's say like this. Yeah, like this took us back to pre-revolutionary.
I mean, you
war
can
times.
hear somebody through a fucking cup and string, bro. We could figure it out.
That's true. It's all sound waves and shit.
Yeah, we could figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, that's the thing. There's communication as immediate as it is now would cease to exist, and I think we're so used to that now.
Good. Fuck that fake news.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not supposed to post-apocalyptic shit.
But
right?
I mean, yeah, and like,
it.
yeah, man. There's also just so many random things. That's like grills would still work. So then we could still cook food all the time.
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, okay, that's cooking food over a fire. We don't have to sit there and sticks and fire everything. Like, we manufactured a lot of things without electricity in the past. So.
And that's fine. I think there's more to be said about the psychological aspect that would have on the majority of the population.
Oh, I mean, because they don't have their phone? Fuck them.
Like I said, that's going to take, it would take literally probably like 2 months to like, there'd be not mass extinction, but there'd be mass deaths just because of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, navigation comes into play. No one knows how to navigate without a fucking GPS now.
That's not true.
People don't know how to cook.
I can read a map.
People don't know how to cook. Some people actually are used to just using DoorDash and shit like that. Like, we're so comfortable right now that it would just make...
You're generalizing so much.
I'm not giving humanity the benefit of the doubt.
People don't know how to cook?
I think there's some people out there that don't know how to cook.
Strong disagree.
There's some people out there that do not know how to cook.
They can cook enough, though.
Dude, this world is so lazy compared to what it was like 20 years ago.
Because they had to be better.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I
don't think any of that has to do with electricity.
I think it absolutely does.
I don't think so at all, man. There's still going to be people who butcher chickens for other people, and you can just go to the store and buy a chicken.
No, but I'm saying like the first 2 months of that would be fucking chaotic, and we would leave like people that can actually fucking manage themselves because they actually have time to think to actually make some shit happen.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I disagree with your hypothesis, but
I'm just saying, man. There's some really lazy people out there because everything's done for them.
I guess, man.
And electricity would ruin a lot of that shit.
See, and I disagree with that. I don't think that's true at all.
Like the fact that some people can go from comfortable to survival skills, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
That's not. Fuck, dude. I'm being really negative right now, but I'm just like, yeah, like electricity went out, and it's like everyone had to rely on just like actual like survival skills. I don't think we've developed people to be in that realm anymore.
But I think there's enough people that would be fine.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But we're losing. But we're also losing like a majority of the population.
Majority is a strong word. We probably lose like less than 5%.
I would say 20%.
No fucking
absolutely
way.
20%.
No way. Okay, so you have to personally know 2 people that would die.
Yeah.
I don't know 2 people that would die.
Yeah, I definitely know probably like 5.
How? Who do you hang out with?
I'm just saying, Gen Zers are fucked. That's all I'm saying.
But the thing is, like, Gen Zers know people who would help them survive.
Yeah,
so it's like, even, okay, like, say, for example, like, my brother is literally a survival trainer for the Green Berets in the Army, right?
Yeah. So
he retired. Happy retirement.
You'd be fine.
But that's what I'm saying, but he knows that. Therefore, he umbrellaed, like, 70 people just that we know.
Yeah, but does he really want to be taking care of 70 people?
He doesn't take care of them. He teaches them.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're overgeneralizing that. Like,
I don't think
they
I am,
don't
man.
know someone who can help them survive.
Bro, I'm just saying, there's kids that have grown up with just knowing how an iPad is the way to do things.
And yeah, because their parents.
There's some people that don't know how to read streets. There's some people that don't know how to read maps. Like, we stopped doing that shit. There's a lot that goes into it that you rely on your phone and technology so much that if electricity went away, you'd be fucked.
See, I still disagree. I think you're really, really overgeneralizing a lot of people.
How am I? No, I'm just generalizing what I know is going to happen.
But you don't know. I
wouldn't survive fucking a week by myself in the woods with no resources.
I think you would. Yeah,
no way.
I definitely know you would. You'd be fucked in like 3 weeks, but a week, yeah, you got it.
Nah,
you don't know how to start a fire.
No, not with Flintstones.
Fuck.
I mean, what does a Flintstone look like? I can't Google that shit.
Yeah, I guess.
You know,
but I mean,
for me, okay, yes, I'd be able to make a fire because I've done that shit before. Maybe and matches still exist. That's fine, things like that. But some kids some people just rely so much on technology.
That's always been some people. Go back to 1950, and they still have stupid people.
And there's a reason why the population was less than it is now.
Because there wasn't as. That's not how math works.
Because technology is a fucking thing now, and it makes people live longer.
That's what? No, it's because there's more people, and more people have more kids.
Yeah, but also technology is the reason why people live longer and survive longer, and also you don't have to fucking scavenge.
Well, it's not to live longer; it's that they don't die younger. Like they don't die as babies.
And then people are like, yeah, you have
I wouldn't say
you have to walk it.
I wouldn't say they live
I'm just
longer.
saying, well,
I would say they don't die.
I would
as
say
children.
we would figure everything out, but within a year. But there'd be a whole year would be fucking chaotic. The first 2 months would be the worst, and we progressively get better.
I'd give it 3 months and we'd
Dude,
be
I'm just
fine.
telling you, psychologically, not having electricity would fuck up a lot of people.
And I disagree.
A lot of people.
I don't think so.
All the
Some
old
people.
heads, Kirk and Sal would be fine. They'd be like, yo, dude,
Some
this
people.
is
It
the
fuck
fucking
up
way.
some. Kirk and Sally have more technology than we do in their house.
Yeah, bro, but they're fucking. They're old as shit. They remember.
Wow, okay.
They remember their fucking the days of survival.
I guess, man.
Kirk's into agriculture, man. That guy probably fucking tilling shit. He'll be fine. Sir, Kirk will be fucking amazing. I'm going to Kirk and Sally's house if electricity goes out.
Oh, God. All right.
And then not only that, the crime would be would go up. You would still have guns.
No, the crime wouldn't go up. I think the crime would stay kind of stagnant because
Listen,
people would just start murdering people.
here's
and
my
they're like,
case.
oh fuck, I don't want to get murdered.
I know that was 7 minutes. So here's my case. The pandemic happened, and look what fucking happened. How crazy that shit was. People lost their shit, and they still had the technology with it.
That is not a 1-to-1 comparison,
Bro, they went for
that's not
toilet
even
paper.
that's not even apples to oranges. That's like apples to gasoline.
That's what I'm saying, though. It was something super,
Fuck outta here.
something super minute, and
Fuck
people
outta
lost their shit, and not all the population, but enough of the population lost their shit that it was a shortage in toilet paper. That right there is fucking.
That has nothing to do with if electricity went out.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking virus that no one knew about. If electricity went out, we would be so fucked.
That's
fucked.
That's not a 1-to-1
So
comparison at
fucked.
all.
Let me know who's right.
Not a 1-to-1
Let me know
comparison
who's
at
right.
all.
I think I'm right. I really think I'm right.
Dakota, please
it'd be
come
so
back.
shit.
She's fired now.
Yeah, Dakota. Yeah, you'd be my special guest now because I think honestly, if electricity went to shit, we'd be fucked.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be fine.
Let us know your thoughts next round.
Round 3.
Exactly, we're fucked. Subject number 3 brought to you by Chris. Things you should stop spending money on. Things you should stop spending money on.
Oh God.
Where does the list start? Food?
Technology.
Yeah, we probably should stop this.
The fact that people have no issue dropping like $3,000 on a new cell phone every year and a half,
Yeah, that's wild.
and then they like bitch that like
That it doesn't work the way it wanted.
yeah that it doesn't work. I'm just like, fuck, are you doing, man?
This bitch. Right?
So many issues.
But this
so many
is
issues.
personal, in a personal way.
Yeah,
Things you would stop spending. You need to stop spending money on.
I don't know if it's personal. I think it's just general.
No, I think this is personal.
I mean, I wrote it, so I'm pretty sure it's general.
Well, I wrote it
Well, sorry, I came up
and
with
I
the
typed
idea.
it
And from my mouth to your brain,
from my fingers.
brain to mouth.
Oh God, that sounds really.
I mean, in
to
general,
mouth.
in general,
That doesn't sound sexual at all. It just sounds like anatomy. I think for
Yeah.
me, probably alcohol. I need to stop spending money on alcohol. Not that I
Yeah.
spend a lot of it, but I spend enough.
yeah. I guess I don't really spend that much, but also it is enough.
Yeah.
And probably, I don't know, man, food's so hard now because even going to the grocery store is so fucking expensive. Like, do I want to spend $400 over the course of like 3 weeks eating food, or spend $400 in one sitting but be fed for 5.5 weeks? Like, it's almost like completely negligent at that point.
To go out.
Yeah, just like going out to eat, you spend like $400 in like a month
I feel like
compared to buying $400 of groceries and being fed for a month and a half.
Yeah. I think I've felt.
So it's like, fuck.
I mean, it is inflation, but also, I think because it has gotten more expensive to eat out, I'm more conscious about doing it. Not necessarily to save money, but I'm just like, this meal right here is not worth this much money.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm more aware of like, this meal fucking sucks.
I'm very
and I spent
yeah.
like $15.
I'm very critical about what I'm eating, like the quality that I'm eating towards what I'm spending it for, without even thinking about like, oh, everything went up because the supply chain is all fucked or whatever.
Yeah.
But also, like, yeah, like there's been a lot of instances. I'm gonna go back on this rant. A lot of Colorado food just is not good. Not really good. Honestly,
I think you just have shit taste.
no, bro. We went to an Italian restaurant in Louisville. Fucking amazing.
I've been to really good Italian restaurants in Colorado.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Louisville or Louisville. Sorry.
Oh,
Louisville.
yeah, it's definitely not Louisville.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Louisville. Fucking amazing. Santarama was fucking amazing. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of places I'd be like, oh, I want to go there because I'm craving this. I'm just kind of like, well, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So there's so I think
yeah.
So
I
stop
also don't
spending.
really see you expand like your palates very much, like to expensive steakhouses and such.
Yeah, bro, because I can barely afford to pay $90
But
for
then-
a fucking meal here to go
But
to
it's like,
steakhouse.
you say there's no good food, and you haven't had good food.
You're telling me a $90 like a $90 tab with between 2 people is not qualified for good food.
Depends, man. Depends.
Just wasn't.
Yeah, depends.
You know. So yeah,
I mean, I've had a
food.
$45 steak that was absolutely amazing, and I've had a $45 steak that's been absolutely dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So have I, and it's been outside of Colorado every single time.
I mean, both those were the same restaurants. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Consistency is everything. What else? What else do you need to stop spending money on?
Yeah, man.
I don't spend a lot of money on clothes or shoes.
Yeah, I don't really buy clothes or shoes. I mean, you could tell I wear the same shit as people watch this podcast.
I did just buy this.
Yeah, you just
wonderful
buy a
shirt.
jersey, so you got a little pen ink on you.
Oh, yeah, just a lot. Oh my god.
Oh my god, my pen exploded.
Probably how they came up with this idea.
Right? The guy's just sitting there like chewing on his pen. He's like, pfft. Wait a second.
Fuck, wait. If you're hearing this, obviously, I'm wearing the U.S. Women's FIFA World Cup jerseys, which happens next week. So make sure y'all check it out. Go USA.
Yeah.
When
does it happen?
I think it's next week. It might be this weekend, actually.
Yeah, I was like, I don't when this podcast comes out.
It might be Sunday.
Yeah,
so it's next week. It's regardless, it's next week.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Bottled water.
Amazon.
I don't spend any money on Amazon, so
Yeah, no, I spend a lot of money.
I made my first Amazon purchase, and it wasn't even for me. It was on Morgan's account for some new cleats. And they're not even new cleats. She just wanted black and orange ones for senior pictures.
I feel like I don't spend a lot of money, but I mean, let me rephrase that. I don't spend a lot of money on specific things, but I spend a lot of money on just stupid shit. That's probably what I need to stop doing.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh yeah, that fucking pillow looks funny. Let me buy that.
I don't buy a lot of stupid shit. I don't know. Have I ever bought I guess I did buy like $40 worth of dice.
Yeah. I mean, not that it's stupid. If you're going to use it, you're going to use it, right?
Yeah, but then like the ones I have, I literally give away. I was like, oh, I don't want these anymore. Here you go, random people.
I do buy a lot of like drinks, whether it be alcoholic or just regular drinks, like convenience store. Like we drink a lot of energy drinks, man.
Yeah, energy drinks.
So probably that's probably our biggest thing. I need to be better at saving.
But also like energy drinks are like cheaper than coffee. Like most people spend like $5 on like a small
coffee's
coffee.
Getting expensive now, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really smoke, so I guess like cigarettes are out of there.
I used to smoke a lot of weed. Now I've gotten cold turkey.
Again.
No, this time it's like I throw away everything. Don't have a bong, don't have a pipe, don't even have any flour.
So you're going to spend money on re-upping on all of that?
That's why I did it, because I'm just like, I'm not going to spend another fucking... I mean, bongs are expensive.
Like $30.
That's expensive. So I'm just going to go cold turkey and have anxiety for the rest of my life.
Cool.
And not be able to sleep. It's going to be great. It's either I don't sleep or I'm productive, or I smoke and then I don't be productive and I sleep.
I mean, you could find a balance.
I can't. I've tried, dude.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go for it, and maybe for celebrations I'll get like a blunt or something. But
that's fair.
I'm just like, no, I got shit to do. I got time's short.
Yeah, but I guess also like as I'm older, there's like things that I waste money on. I don't really waste money on them anymore because I don't like buy a bottle of booze and just slam it that same day.
I don't drink at home,
but I buy a bottle of booze and like it's like expensive, and then I have it for months.
Well, yeah, and that bottle's gonna last you longer than you getting, like let's say for example we're fucking kids and we buy Fireball.
Yeah.
You buy you
could buy the pint of Fireball for whatever it was.
You buy like 6 or 7 things of Fireball,
$10.
drink all of it, and longevity is short, and you're spending as much as you would in just one bottle that you're like, this is only for special occasions, and you actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Getting old school.
But I don't really have special occasions, just when I'm like, yeah, I can make that drink.
We've done some cool shit though.
Yeah.
I mean, like we had smoked a cigar once, and that was fucking terrible.
It was amazing. That cigar was so
My
good.
whole car smelled like a fucking...
That was
like
your
an
fault.
ashtray.
I told you not to do it, and you did it anyway.
We were vibing. We were celebrating a good accomplishment, and I was like, all right, let it happen.
And I don't want to hear you, bitch.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, literally, I was like, this is a bad idea. I was like, all right, well, this will air in about 3 weeks.
You called me in the morning, like, I still taste cigar. I'm like, really?
Had the driver was like, what were you guys doing here? I was like, we were celebrating.
Smoking a cigar.
What are things you guys spend too much money on? Be honest, be vulnerable. It's okay. That's what we're all about. Let us know. And
you know, we didn't even talk about fucking streaming subscriptions. Jesus Christ!
I feel like I don't have many. A lot of them are free.
Because you steal them from other people.
That or like my cell phone like carrier has. Well, Heather's has like 2 or 3, and I have one. And then I think I just pay for.
I thought it was only for like a year.
I just pay for Max. That's literally all I pay for.
I think I only pay for Netflix.
I
guess I have YouTube too.
Yeah,
YouTube's totally worth it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I get like once a quarter, I get like a 3 month or like a month or 3 month like premium subscription. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? But I'm not gonna pay for this shit.
Yeah, it's worth it though. It's pretty sick.
Yeah. I'll pay commercials. It's fine.
I haven't listened to a commercial in 84 years.
The worst part about when you have commercials with them, they don't let you like choose what you want to hear. So I get a lot of like gun like advocate shit or like very conservative stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care about this. Like,
I hate when they do 2 in a row, and the unskippable ones.
Oh, that's the worst.
And they're like, dude, I had one. This is what made me get YouTube Premium in the first place. There was a 30-minute ad that I could not skip.
Fuck that.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's gross.
Yeah. Anyway,
let us know. Moving on to the next subject.
Round 4.
Subject number 4 is
wasn't ready. I was rubbing the boogies out of my eyes.
yeah, it's fucking gross. Was from our formal guest host, Dakota Burke. Shout out to Dakota. He does listen to these, which is weird. It's weird that anyone listens to us, man.
I don't listen to them anymore.
Well, I don't either. It's fine.
Yeah, I barely listen to it when I'm editing it.
I know. I have to listen to. Yeah, it's fine. Subject number 4 is Remember When stories, which I guess is just stories between me and you.
Yeah.
Remember when we started this fucking podcast?
In the midst of a pandemic.
Oh, that was the worst.
Well, I guess it was technically the end of the pandemic.
I will say we saw.
Well, end of the first round of the pandemic.
Yeah, this was before the winter spike.
Yeah.
God, the pandemic was so long ago, and like it feels like it was yesterday. But also,
I
like,
have
do you
the
remember?
opposite. The pandemic was not that long ago, and it feels like it was fucking forever ago.
It was forever ago.
It was 3 years ago.
Exactly.
That's not forever at all, man.
Forever ago.
It was like 6 iPhones ago.
No, that was like 3.
That was a joke.
4.
I was being
maybe.
sarcastic.
Maybe 4. You're probably closer
I
to 4.
was being sarcastic. Fuck that iPhone.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. I remember that whole situation. Just like, fuck, where am I going to work? And then I started doing online streaming, and I was like, this is the fucking worst. I'm like, oh, people.
Yeah, I literally got fired the day before the pandemic started. I was like,
wild.
sick. This is fucking cool. And then, they continued to like struggle with staff and like have a shit time during the pandemic. But then I was just like, I'm going to get paid from unemployment because fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. That was good timing for me. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Remember?
Because fuck them.
Remember when we went to, where were we?
I don't know.
It wasn't just Durango, was it? Have we only hung out during Durango? Like outside of like Greeley? Or we got somewhere else?
I mean, we've hung out in Fort Collins a lot. Hung out in Denver a handful of times.
Oh, no, we got shit-faced in Orlando. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, during well, we tried to.
That's right.
We tried to get shit-faced in Orlando. We got a bottle of gin or something.
Yeah, because we were sharing rooms with Morgan, huh?
Yeah, we got a bottle of gin, and we mixed it
That was
with...
Bacardi.
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 And then we mixed it with fucking Gatorade, because that's all we had.
Yeah, fucking shit, dude. Is that
was so fucking
Are those
stupid.
any places we actually like chilled with each other? I feel like there's been like a few more.
Maybe, man.
Remember that one time?
We chilled. Remember that time that we went to Nickelback?
That's right. That was fucking awful and fun at the same time.
It was great. I had a great... Well, it hailed on the way up.
Oh, yeah. There's like those kids from Texas who were
Yeah.
like, should we drive through? I was like, yeah, you should go. Yeah, go for it.
I was like, the storm's moving that way, or the storm's moving south, so if you're going that way, you might run into
They
it
were
again.
freaking out so hard. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Doesn't Texas get hail?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck,
Texas
man.
gets everything, and they're just like, we're fine.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. They
They-
got the wrong beer. They freaked out. Anyway, moving on.
That's true. But they got heat wave. They got tornadoes. They got literally iced in. They're literally the fucking like
Yeah.
like they're the Israel of the United States.
Yeah, and then when something goes wrong,
Or they're the
they
Egypt.
reach their hands out and they're like, help,
Yeah,
help, give me
they're-
money, help.
They're the Egypt of the United States, like Moses times. Like, wait, frogs started raining? Locusts are here? What the fuck? It's because you guys are all dicks. Anyways, remember when I had one? Oh, fuck. Oh, remember when we went to that, like, we randomly got invited to this house party, and we're just like, what the fuck are we doing
and they
here?
made us Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah, and we were, like, trying to, like, plan, like, how we can steal their fucking jukebox. Because it was fucking awesome.
Oh, how did that even happen? So I remember we were at Patrick's.
I played a show. No, I wasn't playing a show. We just showed up at Patrick's, and this chick was like, "Oh my god, you're in Jane." She was like all super drunk. I was like, "I don't know, dude. I don't know if I wanted."
And then someone's like, "Oh, we just got grounded for tonight because it's too icy."
Yeah,
because
'cause it was
they're
snowing, yeah.
Flight for Life paramedics, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go party at my house. You guys want to come?" And then that chick was there because they're all in a crew together or something.
Yeah, they were wild, dude. And then she just ended up passing. I was like, no, I'm glad. I was like, I don't really want to do that. And we got free Rice Krispie treats. First time I actually had homemade Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, you remember when we went to Jacob's house and partied, and those random girls followed us there?
Oh yeah, and then my then girlfriend's fucking like roommate's boyfriend at the time.
Yeah,
was a cop and was like super aggressive. He was like, bro, like we literally talk like every single day.
Yeah, it was like we almost lived together.
That's when I was like, fuck the police, man.
Yeah.
It's coming straight from the underground.
Wow. Yeah. And then we called Beef.
Dude, yeah, we called Beef. And I'm like, Beef, I'm so sorry. And I had to carry her. Oh, my God.
You had to carry her into her house.
Mom's house.
Forgot about that.
Her mom's house, bro.
And were they cousins? Were they sisters? I forgot how they were.
They were like sisters or cousins. She was like, you're a fucking bitch. I was like, yo, you need to shut the fuck up right now. I'm trying to make sure your fucking sister or whatever gets home safe.
Yeah.
And they they jumped in Tanya's, our cat with Tanya.
Is that what happened?
So Tanya picked us up, and then they just dumped in, and we're just like, okay, I guess we're going to Jacob's house.
I literally don't remember.
Yeah. So and Tanya dropped us off there. We're like hanging out at Jacob's, and they're getting all fucking weird.
But they had who was also there? Because there was another random chick there that Jacob kind of knew.
I think he was trying to,
And then they almost got into a fight. They're like, don't fucking touch my car.
Oh, yeah.
Or something, because they were outside and they were literally just like leaning on it. And she's like, get the fuck off my car.
They were so loud that we fucking called the
And
cops
I was just like, bro. And then Jacob just went inside and fell asleep.
Yeah, fucking dick.
Did he? Is that what happened? I don't know.
Pretty sure that's what happened.
Jacob, you're not going to listen to this, but if you remember, let us know.
That was wild.
Oh my God, dude.
Stupid ass shit.
When Jacob used to hang out with us.
Yeah.
That's probably why he doesn't anymore.
I wouldn't be even mad about it, dude. I left my favorite guitar stand there, and I was like, you know what?
Worth it.
It's fine. Don't I get it, man. Like,
was that
never talking to us
before we did the Stampede stuff?
No, that was after. That was definitely after.
After the Stampede?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like the week after. We were just like celebrating that we were there.
But it wasn't the same month because
God.
it was like frozen. It was like later in that same year. That's what I was saying. No, not like directly before.
Oh, no, it was like about a month or two after.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember the timeline on that, but
God, I forgot about that one.
Oh God, I forgot about that one too.
I hate that shit. It's so fucking annoying.
Oh man.
Handle your alcohol, people. Come on.
Yeah, for real.
Remember the time? I mean, the first time we met was always pretty adorable.
I vaguely remember that.
You were super nice for some reason, and then you turned into a fucking dick. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Chiba Hut show.
It's because I didn't want to hang out with my band. Yeah, they're all assholes.
Well, we took Curtis's car who had no power steering downtown. It was a block party because I was using your speaker to push our stuff, but I didn't realize that the speaker needed power.
Yeah.
Because I was a fucking idiot and like 23 years old.
Yeah, because we figured it out later.
We stopped and figured it actually. Can't get that speaker to work. Oh shit! Do you remember? I remember the first time we practiced together.
In Captain's garage.
No, this was
when you came over to my house.
That's right.
Yeah.
I kicked Hector out of the band. I was like, dude, we need a bass player. We're having a show like coming up in a couple of days. Like, you down to learn this shit? He's like, yeah, sure. And we just like hung out and just jammed for like an hour.
Yeah. And then I remember the first band practice was like
at Captain's house.
Yeah, Captain's house in his garage.
You were our third bass player by that time.
Gross. Who was the first one?
Colton.
I don't know.
Colton Vinton. Remember we had?
Yeah.
Remember when we had his bass amp that we never used?
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember that. Like, I remember using it at practice because it was just there.
Yeah.
And then I just brought mine for the shows.
And he finally asked for it back like 3 years later. I was like, here you go, bro. It's missing some knobs.
Yeah, right. Whatever. Anyway.
Oh, man. Fucking memory lane is a bitch.
Yeah.
10
lane.
years now is fucking insane.
10 years in a few months.
In September 9th, actually.
Gross.
Don't remember my anniversary, but I remember when I met fucking Chris. That's kind of sad.
Anyways.
Give us some remember wins about us.
Or
don't. I actually probably don't. It's
I was like, I don't know if I remember some of those times.
20s was pretty wild, so yes. Let me know.
Moving on
to the final round.
Moving on very quickly.
Final round.
What's the final subject, Chris?
The final subject is the rodeo.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, you missed out on it this year, but get the fuck out of here.
Just checking. You usually forget, so I just had to double check.
Fuck out of here. I'm hiding it now.
You're not going to know when the time's up.
It's in here. And in here.
That's fucking stupid.
Anyway, yeah, rodeo, G. So you missed out on some of the rodeo at the Greeley Stampede.
I missed out on all of it, not even some of it.
Yeah.
The closest I got to
you
was
didn't
the
miss
long
out.
horse.
You chose.
Dude.
You chose to miss out.
Listen, I'm very grateful for us doing the Stampede. Very, very grateful. It was honestly a really cool growing opportunity to kind of figure out what we want to do, take this company and everything like that. But I've just realized that if I don't have to be somewhere, I'm not going to be there.
What he hasn't realized is he has to be everywhere.
Not yet. Not just yet. I'm going to save my time until I have to be.
But, dude, dead ass, I went to one rodeo, and I was so fucking confused.
I feel like I've seen the rodeo a lot growing up because I was like, when I was going to like Fun in the Sun, shit like that for the City Greeley. They always used to take us there because it was like walking distance.
Yeah.
So we used to see it like then and there, but
yeah, man. I watched.
it's kind of fucked.
God, what the fuck is it? I watched the little kids riding the sheep.
Yeah, the
Something busting, mutton busting,
yeah.
mutton busting. So I watched that, and I swear to God, they make up points because I didn't understand that grading scale at all. There's one little homie who rode the sheep literally from like end to end.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's an 85. And then another little homie like rode the sheep like half the distance, and they're like, ah, that one's an 87. And I'm like, I don't fucking understand them.
I wonder if it's just like the angle of the bussin'.
Dude, I don't think they have a choice.
Like
They literally hold on, and that's all they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand.
Okay, those are the people that will survive if there's no electricity.
I mean,
Hey, Cleus, power's out again.
you want to go ride some sheeps? Dude, I like
Bring out Bubba. He can ride the sheep.
yeah, and I was watching I kind of figured this out. That wasn't too hard, but like the team roping. It's like they had to like rope it, and the other one had to rope like the head, and then like that was it, and they got points based off time and whatever. And I was like, okay, that one's fairly easy to follow. But then there was like the Bronco riding that they got points on how well they rode, and then I guess there was a dismount too. And if they didn't dismount correctly, they got docked points.
This is redneck Olympics or what?
Oh God, I was so confused.
Is that what the rodeo is? It's just redneck Olympics.
Redneck Olympics? I could see that. I would definitely agree with that.
I want to see a fucking rendition of what's her face, the chick that like tore ACL, and then she still did the jump.
What?
There's a gymnast like a real world like famous gymnast from like that or like the late 80s, early 90s.
Sure.
Who like had to do like the jump, and she like fucked up her knee.
What the fuck is the jump?
Oh, what the fuck's her name? Hold on, keep on talking.
Well, what's the jump? I don't know what that.
It's the fucking board. You hit the thing and then you like jump.
Oh, the
forward.
vault?
Yeah, sure. Not the vault. Is it the vault? No.
Where you jump on a board and then you jump on a little thing?
And then you do flips and shit.
Yeah, that's the vault.
Dude, I don't fucking know. You think I know about white people sports, man? I don't know shit.
Dude, fuck, bro. It's not even a fucking event called the jump. The fuck, bro.
Yeah, tell me about soccer. I'll tell you all about that. All right.
Anyway,
We'd like to see something.
Nancy Kerrigan.
Jesus, I actually know who that is.
Yeah, it was like the
Carrie Strug.
Yeah, Carrie. Yeah.
Is that her? I think.
I think so.
Yeah, that fucking shit. And then she like fucked up her knee or whatever.
Yeah,
it might have been someone else. But yeah, like imagine like a story like that, but with like the rodeo.
Dude, I saw a dude get fucked up at the rodeo. Like his so basically when you ride him, you have to like tie yourself on the horse or whatever. His tie wouldn't come undone, so he literally got like his shoulder dislocated because he couldn't get his hand out. And then once he did, the Bronco threw him against the side of the wall. And he was just like slumped over for a second. I'm just like, oh my God, dude.
Mean, they got guts for sure. I'll give them that. But I just not my thing. I mean, I'm also like, yo, what about the fucking animals, man? I'm gonna go Pete on this one for sure.
They like it, bro.
Do they though? I have
no idea.
Like, let me just tie your nuts here so you can just fucking jump.
That's not how they do it anymore. That's how they used to do it. They literally just tie a strap around them.
Okay, still, I don't want to fucking be like, yo, this is uncomfortable. Like, it's like someone being like, hey, I'm gonna tickle you until you bug someone off. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try that out, Chris.
I mean, if that was a sport and you got treated super well your entire life until that 8 seconds happened.
Yeah, they'll just put you in this small.
Dude, you have no idea how well they actually treat the bulls outside of the 8 seconds in the rodeo.
That's fucking terrible, though. Can't you just treat them right regardless?
But then what's the point of having them?
To fucking mate and make more?
Yeah, but then if they are really good at the rodeo, they're worth more.
I thought, you know what I used to think? I actually think that they used to like burn the fucking like the bulls.
Really?
I used to think they used to burn the bulls, and that's why they would do that shit.
Yeah, no.
I'm sure that's what that was like some shit like back in the day for sure.
They always tied something to them.
I mean,
that's why they tried to. Well, they used to tie their nutsack. That's why they try to kick it off because it's like, like if you have something on your arm and you're just like this, but it won't come off. That's exactly the same thing.
Or like the calves that fucking like make them run and they fucking grab them and tie them and they're all
that was a little weird. They give them little hats now so they don't mess up their ears. That was kind of fun. I was like, oh look, the calves are wearing little leather helmets.
I guess it's not like a fucking matador, right, where they kill the fucking bull in front of everybody for the entertainment. I get that, but it's
dude. What were we?
It is fucking shit scary though.
It was like last year when we went, we saw some dude in like the little ball thing.
Oh, they were doing like a crowd participation thing. Like you can actually do this thing, and it was Those like air, like those like bubbles, like bubble wrap, like fucking things.
Yeah, obviously that was a terrible idea with a bull with giant horns.
Well, the horns were cut off, but it's still a fucking bull.
Yeah.
And it fucking demolished. Yeah. Is it what is it called when a fucking bull?
It's called
gorging.
Yeah, I think you get gorged.
I think it's gorged, right?
Yeah. I don't.
Would you rather do the rodeo or the running of the bulls?
Close. Running the bulls.
That'd be fucking amazing and terrifying at the same time.
Yeah. I was so close. I was 30 seconds.
I feel like maybe 10 years ago I'd be like, okay, like whatever, don't have to work out. But now I'd be like, dude, I would probably like my knees would just give out.
Yeah.
I
don't know. I also don't know like the specifics of the running of the bulls. I don't know how long it is.
Would you rather do the running of the bulls or the whole tomato like toss thing? They're both Spanish.
Neither. If I had a choice.
Really? Well, you have to choose. There's no.
Then probably the bulls, man. I fucking hate tomatoes.
I don't know. It'd be fucking fun to just throw. It's like a snowball with a fucking tomato.
Dude, just think of how like acidic tomatoes are, and you get that shit in your eye holes. Ooh.
Some nasty ass.
No, thank you.
Nasty ass pasta. That's just food waste too.
Yeah, but I think they do it specifically
Dude,
because
I don't know.
A shit ton of tomatoes.
I've seen.
I don't remember.
You ever seen a fucking bull like run head and onto a wall because it's like couldn't stop?
No.
It's fucking terrifying. He's
They're just like,
fuck that, dude.
Have you ever seen like a bighorn sheep ram something? Shit's crazy loud.
I saw, yeah.
It's like, gah!
It's crazy when you hear. Like, have you ever heard it in the wild?
Yeah, you hear them in the distance. You go,
and it sounds like a gunshot, but you like it's like that's
it's more like more like a wood clap.
Yeah. That's just cool.
Clap two pieces of cheeks together.
Yeah, that's how I sound.
Yeah,
thunderbolting. Sorry, wife. Anyways, thank you guys again for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's nice. It's nice to have Chris back. It was not Dakota's was shit. I'm just saying, like, it's just.
Well, I'll watch it and make sure it was.
I just like my. You haven't watched it yet? How dare you, man?
I've been on vacation.
Yeah, bitch. You had fucking 7 hours to listen to it.
Yeah, I've been on vacation.
You should have been like, hey, it's not my voice. Let's listen to this on the car ride back.
I only could listen to like pre-downloaded playlists.
Remember
no service.
Remember when we actually listened to the podcast on the way back from Telluride?
I hate it because it wasn't even like the good podcast. It was like episode like 6.
Like, let's listen to our terrible fuck. I mean, it's still bad. Which the thing is also we said that on the episode that we recorded after being in Telluride. We're like, we still sound like shit, which we still do. So make sure you guys give us a like, comment, subscribe, however you listen to this, whether it be on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon, Google, or YouTube, which is where we have our videos. So if you haven't seen us, we try to have a different outfit every day. And
I don't try anymore.
Remember that was like our thing.
Yeah, I wore a different hat every single time.
Yeah, it's still the same hats.
Yeah, and I'm like, some hats I don't like wearing.
Make sure you guys check out DVD Extras only on YouTube. And we'll see you guys again Friday. If we not, we'll see you guys again next week. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
You guys. You guys. Shit.
We don't do that here.